What's up, race fans? Welcome back to another episode of Jason Jackson's Career in NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. I'm the Grim Gamer, and last week we had a decent week last week. We had a modified series race. We had a truck series race. Modified series race, we went to New Hampshire, and you know what we did. We crushed, absolutely slayed once again at New Hampshire. Gives us 2 wins on the season out of 3 races. So the season standings don't matter. We're only running the 4 races. In the truck series, we went back to Las Vegas, where I was hoping to do better. We won this race last season, but only was able to come away with the top 10, barely, with a 10th place finish. But that one went flag to flag green. Not a single yellow flag, and I think that's the first time that's ever happened for me. I'd have to go back and look at all of my other races so far, but I don't think that's ever happened. So we just didn't have the greatest of runs, and that top 10 still leaves us with 11th in the standings. We're only 5 points away from cracking the top 10, so we're right there, but we're still not quite there yet. We've got $116,000 in our available funds, which isn't enough to do nothing. We might as well consider ourselves broke. We need one major upgrade in the trucks with the suspension, but it doesn't seem like it'd be that big of a difference because we have the second best suspension already. So I don't see how that's going to turn the tide in my favor all that much. And it just may come down to the fact that I just can't set up the trucks just right, or something, and maybe I just don't have it in this game. I've done well in other career modes in other games, but I'm still struggling in this one, and I'm not really sure why. Regardless, we have 2 more races, obviously, tonight. We have the last race of the modified series schedule. We're going to Martinsville, where I hope to repeat and have another win there, and then we're taking the truck to California Speedway. So, we got a top 5 there last season. I don't know with how Las Vegas went, but Las Vegas was a different thing last season. I got to try to remind myself of that. There was something with the pit cycle and that kind of thing that put us in a position to win. That just didn't happen. So I don't know what to expect at California, but instead of worrying about California, we need to worry about Martinsville and take the oversized go-kart to victory lane one more time and seal the deal for Polaris with our 4 top 5s on the season to secure that sponsor money. So let's round up the go-kart, let's head to Martinsville, and let's get this modified series done. You know, I feel like every time I sit down to record and just expect to do well, I'm always surprised. My best lap is a 19.8 here at Martinsville in the modifieds, and I'm at 20.3s and 4s and stuff. Where's my speed gone? What happened? And I feel like I was running pretty decent laps. I don't understand. I don't understand how I can run, laps like I run with some of my best laps, and then when I come to practice the next time, and I can't even get close to that. I hope it's enough, but I don't know. I'm a little worried here. So qualifying-wise, Mike Hemiseth up there with a 28, which if I'm still doing, 23s, 24s, I'm still beating that. So it should still be enough. We still ain't got Anderson hasn't gone out yet, or F. Lee hasn't gone out yet either. But, so hopefully we still got enough. But it kind of bugs me that I can set such good laps, and then I go to practice, and I feel like I can't get back to that. So, anyways, let's lay down a hazer. I'm a little salty still about not having the pole at New Hampshire, so let's grab the pole here at Martinsville. Ooh, let it roll that corner. Oh, I like that. That was purty. Going a little hot. And once again, part of my problem with every track that I go to.
All right.
There's a 20.2. So that should definitely be pole speed. Man, if I could roll in corners like that in 1 and 2 every time, that's probably where my 19.8, 19.9s are. Oh, yeah. like almost a whole 3 mile an hour faster. Yeah, they ain't gonna have nothing for Jason Jackson and JJR here at Martinsville. You might as well just hand us the checker flag now. No, but the Polaris 340 hot rod, it's running like a top. So I think we should be able to wrap this one up and end the season with 3 wins out of 4 races. I would have liked to have gone 4 for 4. That other race was at Crystal Lake or something like that. Still bothers me, but it is what it is. As long as we get a top 5 here, that's really the goal, and then that gives us our Polaris sponsor money, which is like $30,000 at season's end. So that's really the only goal, is to make sure that we come away with some money. We can maximize that by winning this race. So enough yammering, let's go.
Hello and welcome to a piece of racing history, the Martinsville Speedway in South Central Virginia. Martinsville was opened before NASCAR was even founded. It's one of the sport's original tracks. This paperclip-shaped half-mile has grown from a dusty pioneer to a beautiful racing facility with personality and unique challenges every time.
I know I run well here at Martinsville in these modifieds every single time. Still doesn't change the fact that I despise this track. The very existence of it irritates me. But you got to take the wins where you can get them, I guess. You know.
It's set. The race is going green. There's
Why are we starting down here at the wall? Why is that a thing? That should not be a thing. We need to be up there a little bit further. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want to give Hemiseth the opportunity to slip by. There we go. Off of 4, and let's check out. There's 1. Bye-bye. See y'all later. Nice knowing you. Peace out.
That was a great lap.
There's a 20.0. That's a little bit closer to what we want to see. You know, I keep giving Martinsville a bunch of grief, in my opinion, for good reason. But, you know, I feel like for a series like the Featherlight Modifieds, smaller cars, a shorter field, like this would be, I feel like, a really good track for a series like that. You know, I feel like it'd be about a perfect track for a series with vehicles like this. But anything more than that, you know, you're talking about, I guess, the Xfinity series today, the Truck series, Cup series. There's too many damn cars. They're too big. It's too small of a track. The way that it's laid out, it's dumb, and it just turns into a demolition derby. You know, it's more manageable with a smaller field and these smaller cars. Like, I really,
That was a great lap.
I guess, no problem with, you know, running like this series here, but you know, the fact that in real life that they run so many vehicles, such bigger vehicles at a place like this, to me it's dumb. And even the races themselves, I feel, are just very boring to watch. It's just I don't like Martinsville in any way, shape, or form. But I don't think I'd mind, like, if I could find like some kind of like weekly racing series, you know, some kind of like late model series or something that would run at Martinsville or something like that. I maybe wouldn't even mind watching that. It's just, you know, for anything more than that, it don't do it for me. I just don't think it works. 11 seconds up on the field, but now we're coming to the fun part. Trying to get past all these slow idiots.
10 laps to go.
Only 10 to go, and yeah, we've pretty much run away with this thing. But we just got to navigate this now and then just bring it home. Claim another checkered flag, another trophy. These guys need to figure it out. Like, I can't do anything with this. I gotta try to go around the outside. And where are you going, dude? Where are you going and what are you doing? Go park that pile, will you? No idea what you're doing. All right, I've had about enough of you. You're just hindering my progress. Just get out of the way, dude.
The car head is pitted.
Pitting. Oh, Joel York is barbecuing. Oh, Joel. don't know how many times I've told you to park that pile and get out of the way anyways. Actually, I literally have to do it this time. Get out of here, Joel. Look at this mess. What is happening here? What are y'all doing? Oh, yeah, no, right in front of me. That's cool. Two laps to go, and this has been another dominating performance. This has been a complete stompage, complete ash whipping. This is Kyle Larson at Bristol stompage. That's what this is. Like, no chance whatsoever. Get out of here. Is that William Anderson sucking that bad? Wow. He's kind of in my way. But yeah, this okay. Okay. But this must have been what we get away from me. There's Checker. Give it to me. 19.9 fastest lap. Yeah, no, that was straight up Kyle Larson at Bristol stompage. That's what that was. That was a clinic. It was like what, 13 seconds over Jason Koch, who came up from 10th, so a good run for Koch. But no, they didn't have a snowball's chance in hell. So nope, we'll take that one. One more win on the season, another decent paycheck, and that's what we like to see. And that's a lot of sponsor money at the end of the season. So I like it. Felt good, and I'm happy with that. Led every single lap. Domination. Let's speak to the Dominator, Jason Jackson himself, who's in victory lane. Once again, total domination. We come here in Martinsville with one goal in mind. Run around track a few times, run underneath that flag stand, and snag ourselves a flag, preferably that checker one. Well, guess what? Right here in my hand, you know what we got? And we got the checker flag right here in Martinsville. Yeah, it's another win on the season, another double. Hey, crushed them once again. We come here to Martinsville every single time. We run very well here. The JJR Polaris go-kart was super fast, was hooked up, but it couldn't have been without them sponsors. Boys, another W38. And those boys are figured by everything with strong sponsors, chips, and Polaris. Boys, you signed on for these 4 races this season, and we were able to get you 3 AA's for your efforts. Thank you very much for supporting me and JJR this limited season here in the Modifieds. It was a lot of fun, and made ourselves some money, got ourselves a couple trophies, and I'm not 100% sure if we plan on running any modified races next year. That's something we're going to have to think about. But if we do, you can guarantee we're going to be running in 2 different places. We're going to be running at New Hampshire and right here at Martinsville. And if we do decide to do that, I think a few more trophies and a couple more checker flags and a couple more AA's are in the future in this program. So, once again, checker flag, victorious at Martinsville, and it feels amazing. Woo-wee! Over 12 seconds ahead, and it would have even been more than that if some of these guys would have got out of my way. William Anderson, who normally does very well, lapped down. I mean, several more laps, might have even been able to lap the field. Just crushed. Who was that? Oh, Joel York. That's right, he barbecued. That's right. Yeah, tough break for Joel York. As you can tell, I feel absolutely crushed by that. Let's check out how much money we're bringing home. Let's see that. Oh, yeah, $37,000. Well, we got a little expense, but a couple people wouldn't get out of my way. Still $37,000 though. That's really nice. We like to see paychecks like that. Jackson's nightmare finally ends. Okay. Now, obviously, that has something to do with where we finish in the point standings. It's just kind of generated that way, but they'll understand what we were going for. Once the last lap of the season in the Modified League was finally over, William Anderson was declared the series champion, so apparently that 12th place finish didn't hinder him all that much. Jason Jackson breathed a sigh of relief. This is a tough league, and the drivers here are very talented. even though I finished it. Okay, but again, we had a plan and we executed it to perfection. So 4 races, 4 top 5s, and 3 wins. So like the NASCAR Heat Weekly doesn't really know what they're talking about because apparently they were not in on the scoop of what we were going for. But victory nonetheless. Yeah, speaking of victory, right there. Destroyed. Yeah, and down there, yeah, that don't even matter. We crushed them. We crushed them. Yeah, some other sponsors want on this car, but no, we're good with who we got. Thank you very much. And I'll take my checker flag, I'll take my paycheck, and head over to California. So we got $154,000 in our available funds now, which is a nice cushion. But we need like 340 or 350 for that last suspension upgrade. So that's not going to happen this season. But we got the 3 more races, and then like the sponsor money we should be getting at season's end. So come next season, maybe we might have enough for that. I don't know, but we'll see. All we got to do is finish off these last few races. So now we got to load up the truck and we got to head to California Speedway. So let's hope for a decent finish. I would love to get another top 5, and we did it here last season. So we'll see. Hopefully we can pull that off. Well, I tried some things in practice and it didn't work too well. It wasn't terrible, but I was running the risk of needing another engine if I kept running like that. So we had to basically just leave the settings where they were. And again, I don't know. I don't know if there's something that I can do to make adjustments to make it even better yet. But, I mean, it runs fast. In 3 and 4, I can run basically wide open here, which is nice. I got to have a slight quick lift, like going into 1, and then it won't really push up the corner. So there's that little thing there. Other than that, it's basically wide open around here, and it's like it's not a whole lot better that I think that I can do. And I don't think there's a whole lot more I can change to make it run too much better than what it already does. So that's what we got to roll with. So looking in qualifying here, Bill Lester up there with a 41.3. We're going out 26th, and Bill Lester's still up there, and Crawford, Norick, Gawkin, Kvappel, they round out your top 5 right now. So, again, we're looking for at least 7th place finishes or better. I would like to get another top 5 here. That would be kind of nice. But we got to qualify well to start with, so let's start there. So looking at what they were running, what was that, like a 41.3 or something like that, I think I said? And my best is a 41.6. So, like, it's getting up there. So, like, a track like this, looking at that number, maybe that suspension package would do me what I need, because essentially it would drop the weight. Less weight, be a little bit faster, so maybe that would put me towards competitive speeds. But I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see when that time comes. Oh, yeah, hug that white line through 3 and 4. I like it. Cut down here, maybe try to cut off some of that distance.
All right, let's see where
that's a 41.9. So still a little bit off. Maybe just reducing that weight a bit would get me closer to where I want to be and what I need to be. It's the only thing I can think of at this point, but still, I don't know. And I screwed up 1 and 2 on that run, so I think it could have been a little bit better, but still not terrible for, you know my history of qualifying laps. Where's that put me, though? That it? That is it. So we are starting top 5. Nice. If I could have got a little bit better, maybe if I wouldn't have screwed up 1 and 2, could have maybe even be starting up there in 4. But then again, starting 5th, we're starting on the inside, which is nice. I hate starting on the outside. I hate it, especially on a big, big oval like this. Like, you start on that outside, you're just going to get steamrolled, and I hate that. But I do still need, the field to spread out a little bit, because this could get really hairy really quick. So starting out 5th, we're in the top 5. We got top 5 speed. All right, no pressure. No pressure.
Welcome to sunny California
Hi,
and the
Alan.
California Speedway. It's going to be perfect weather.
It looks real sunny
today.
there. It looks
The California
overcast as
Speedway
hell,
is
my dude.
located just east of Los Angeles on the site of an old steel mill. The wide 2-mile-long D-shaped oval provides both driver and spectator with a great view of the largest attended sporting event in the state.
All right, starting on the inside in the top 5. That's probably, if I actually look at it here real quick, besides Darlington, where we qualified 3rd, that's one of my best qualifying efforts so far to date, especially in this season too. So, again, here's the hope, and we can make something happen here.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
So what are we fanning out for like that? What is that? Why? Why is that a thing?
Car high.
Can I get... I cannot. I cannot do that.
Still there.
Yeah, I know. I see that. Thanks. Get a run down the backstretch. Hey, back off.
Still there.
Oh, look at this run. Look at this run. You get on the inside. Go 3 wide for the... oh, damn it. I tried to push it. I tried to push my luck. And I shouldn't have done that. Tried to push my luck. And that shouldn't have been a thing. Oh, they're going to check up. Yes! Yes! They checked up. I'll take the lead. I'll take the lead at the line. Yeah, I'll lead that lap. No, I'm all good with that. You know, I'm not really sure why they check up like that. But, hey, I'll take the lead. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I definitely pushed my luck there and probably shouldn't. But it's like, man, I had a run. I feel like if I could, and I didn't get into the corner the way I would have liked. I couldn't arc it because of those guys on the outside of me. So like, that is completely my bad. 17 laps to go, only 14 laps of fuel. So, okay. Definitely going to have to make sure we do the pit stop, obviously. Actually, if I pit, no, it's only 15 laps. So, yeah, we're not going to want to do that, I don't think. Oh, there's a lot of guys pitting, though. Ooh, that could, I don't know if that could bite me later or not. And I don't know what the tire wear is going to look like. If I can maybe just do a splash of fuel and go at the end, that may be my best bet. I mean, I would like to take tires, obviously, but... Ooh, boy. Oh, I may have really screwed up. That's going to be tough. And that's going to be really tight. All right, we are going to be starting out with a hornet's nest behind us. We got Cavapple, Crawford, Presley, Small. Oh boy. See what we can do here. Jump out to the lead somewhat early. Maybe get a little distance. I practiced getting into pit lane a few times, and I feel like I was able to do that here a little bit better than I have several other places. So I don't feel so nervous about that this time. And just hopefully I don't get rear-ended or something going into the pits, because that could ruin everything. But it's looking like we may have a shot at something here. I need to get the draft off this guy and try to pull away a little bit more. 14 to go, 11 laps of fuel. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Ooh, somebody just biffed it. I heard an explosion. Come on, give me a yellow. Then I can pit. I ain't got to worry about it under green. Come on, NASCAR. Help me out here. They're not going to do it. Damn it. That sucks.
10 laps to go.
Only 10 to go, and man, I am nervous as can be right now. I mean, I screwed up the entrance to that corner because I'm talking and not focusing. But it looks like we can still pull away just a little bit here and there. I mean, look to be the truck to beat. But it's all going to hinge on this pit stop, and that really makes me nervous. I don't like that. If they could throw a yellow anytime, that would be nice, and it would kind of mitigate that. But it's probably going to all come down to that, and that sucks.
That was a great lap.
I kind of feel like pitting now to get it done and over with, but I feel like the second I do, I'm going to get gypped. Because it's happened before. Oh, I hate having to make that decision. I only got, and my right tires are burning off. I only got 4 laps of fuel left, but there's only going to be like 3 laps, like if I go all the way to the end of my fuel window. And it's like, if I take tires, that's extra time that I don't really want to spend in the pits. If I just get a splash of fuel and go, I feel like it would give me the best chance. But if somebody else takes tires, then they can probably run up on me. Dude, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. And Lee Phillips, you better steer clear of me. Like right now. Get out of here, dude.
Still there.
Getting in my
You're
way.
all clear.
Oh, we're hitting this lap traffic, and that makes me very, very
5
nervous.
laps to go.
5 to go. That's all there is.
You're low on fuel.
Low on fuel, so we better come in this time. Yeah, everybody else looked like they pitted too. So I may have ran 1 lap too many. Oh boy. All right. It's all going to come down to this. It's all going to come down to this.
The car head is pitting. Slow down. You're low on fuel.
Oh, that's probably the best I've ever gotten to any pit lane. Give me that. No tires. We're going to roll the dice on that. Just get me in and out. In and out, and let's go. I probably shouldn't do that, and I'm going to get held up and pit. Come on. This is ours to lose here. Come on, splash of fuel and go. Splash of fuel and go. Hurry up, boys. Quickly. Fast. Let's go. Let's get out of here. All right, where are we at? What are we looking at? 19 seconds back, and Crawford's closing fast. Oh, no, here he comes. He's coming up. We gotta go. Oh, boy. There he is. He's caught me. Damn it. And if he's got tires, that's going to ruin everything. Yep, and he's there. Oh, no. No, throw the block. Get out of here, Crawford. 3 to go. I can barely hold this controller. I'm shaking so damn much. Nope, and there he goes. No! Okay, hold on. I'm still in this thing.
Still there.
Body slammed.
Car high. Very high.
Get out of here. 2 to go for Jason Jackson in California.
2 to go. Clear.
Woo! Okay. Yeah, tires are burnt.
Stay high. Still there. All
And he's
clear.
right there. Oh, come on. I need you to hold him up. Oh, yeah, and he's fast. He is fast. All right. Here we go. Last lap. White flag.
Still there.
Down to me and Crawford. He's going to body slam me. Okay. Damn it.
Still there.
We're not going to catch him. Not going to catch him.
Clear.
Nope. Nope. Oh, he blew it. Oh, damn.
Off top 5.
Out of an 18 lap race, we led 16 of them. It was ours to lose, and we lost it. I think it was the tires. I really think it came down to the tires. But I feel like if I would have taken tires, that would have put me in the pits a little too long, and I probably would have lost it anyway. Maybe not. Maybe they could have done the 2 tires quickly enough with that 1 can of fuel to make it. But I think Crawford probably for sure got tires because he was so fast at the end. And if I wouldn't have got, I got body slammed in 1 and 2. He was trying to get around that lap traffic, which is fine. It was retaliation. I got him in 3 and 4 the lap before. But if I would have been in a better position to get the draft along that back stretch to get to him, I think I would have had a shot to pull off that last lap pass there in 3 and 4 or something, and could have made it work. But that's a heartbreaker, man. Oh, that hurts. And we had speed. Look at that fastest lap. We led the most laps. Kind of dominated. And that's the other part. If I could have got a yellow flag and not had to make a green flag pit stop, I probably would have just went, you know what? 4 tires, give them all to me. And I think I could have made it up once the race started again. It would have put me back a little bit, but I think that would have gone a long way with 4 tires and just would able to get back up there. But it's just not how it worked out. That second win was right there. Unfortunately, I think it's pretty safe to say we lost that one in the pits. We went in first, came out first, but I pitted a lap later than a lot of those guys, too, because I didn't know when they were going to go. So I just waited for the crew chief there and spotter, whatever, to tell me low on fuel, and didn't take tires. And I think that was probably the difference maker. So if that comes down to that again, I'll have to remember that I can probably, if I get a can of fuel, I probably could take 2 tires also and then just see what happens there. I wish that there was at a point there where I heard a tire go down and somebody smacked the wall. I wish it would have got a yellow right then. And I went in for full fuel and 4 tires and, would have tried to run that to the end. And again, we were the truck to beat. I think we had enough muscle to do it, even if it did put me back in the field a little bit. I think that could have worked. But we just didn't have enough when it counted, unfortunately. It's the way she goes sometimes. Man, that hurts. There's winnings we like to see. $73,000. Yeah, we did bend up some of the sheet metal there a little bit, so there was some expense, but that's money, and that's money that we like to see. I'd like to see a lot more paychecks like that. That one's gonna sting for a little while. I ain't even gonna lie about that. What a race! Rick Crawford emerged victorious. And he qualified second, so he had speed to begin with, so it's just, if I could go back and just take 2 tires on that pit stop and see what would have happened there, maybe. But note to self, it seems with only a couple laps to go, I figured just gas and go would be the way to go, but the tires just don't hold up, so maybe that's not the right way to do it. You know, I figure that I could get to the end like that. But it just doesn't seem, it seems like you need to get tires. It's as simple as that, apparently. Jason Jackson was not far behind, taking second place, put some pressure on the leader. 281 is certainly one to keep an eye on this season. Well, there's only 2 races to go, and I don't have high hopes for the last 2 races. But California, we do seem to do decent at. So we'll have that to look forward to next season. So I guess there is that. We got 180 points because of the points bonuses, and that moves us up to 9th in the standings. So we finally have cracked the top 10 once again. I think we did earlier in the season too. Back in the first Texas race, we were in 10th in the standings for one race. And it's no wonder Rick Crawford's killing it right now. So, yeah, he's the one to beat anyways. Looks like he probably even come away with the championship this year. 7 top 5s, 3 wins. Like, he's killing it. So, he would have been the one we had to take it away from. But, man, led the whole damn thing. It hurts so much, you guys. It hurts so much. Lead the most laps. I don't see that happening again. That seems rare. When fastest lap, that's also rare. Florida Juice win first place. So those would be big money sponsors. And where I'm going in the last 2 races is at Phoenix, which Phoenix sucks. I never do well at Phoenix, ever, in any game. And then Homestead, Miami, I really struggled at, too. But I got robbed last season. Should have been a top 10 there last season, but I got gypped. So, yeah, most laps led, fastest lap in first place. None of that is happening in these last 2 races, I feel like. So we're just going to stick with what we got. But that $70,000 payout did put us up to $228,000 in the available funds. We're going to get $30,000 from Polaris at season's end. Whatever money we get from our finishing positions and sponsor money for the next 2 races. And we should be getting $90,000 from Connor's Meditation at season's end. So I think we should be able to get that major, like, best suspension upgrade for the beginning of next season. And we'll see how much of a difference that really does make. But this is probably the best episode that I've had so far as it going with the trucks, not counting the win at Las Vegas last season, but a win at Martinsville and a second place finish and dominated most of the race in the trucks at California. So I'm very happy with that. I liked this. I hope you did as well. And if you did, show me by hitting that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any other gaming-related content coming to the channel, whether it's more episodes of this, live stream replays, retro game unboxings, retro game hunting, or whatever it is I decide to do here on the channel. And if you're so inclined and if you're interested in chatting with me during the week, I stream live 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Thursday night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Start Time over on Twitch. Link will be in the description box below, so you can check that out as well. I'd be happy to have you. Stream all types of different games over there. So that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. We got the season finale in the trucks in next week's episode, so come back for that. And until then, I'm D. I'm the Grim Gamer. I will catch you for that season finale next time on Jason Jackson's career in NASCAR Dirt to Daytona.
Slow down.
Where the hell's the line? Where the hell's the line? Slow down, but you still got to come way up here. What are you doing?